Children having fun. These kids use music and games to aid their learning. It's a far cry from their homeland in the Sudan.
I like coming here so I can do guitars and drums.
Sudanese education is as much about the community as learning to read and write. Civil war has reduced the children's opportunity of progression, but progress here in Digbeth, thanks to the Homework Club, means these children see a future.
We come here every Saturday, 11 o'clock, so we can get help with the homework.
Children in this program has really helped us quite a lot to bring the children together. Quite a number of children have achieved very high level now since we started doing the Homework Club. Programs like musical chairs is an icebreaker. It helps the children to relax. Even the shy children have improved so much during the musical chairs that they are now able to talk in class and tell the teacher, I haven't understood this. And they are able to go home and tell the parents proudly that I won today.
These kids are proof that education and games go hand in hand. So why not play your part this year and give generously to children in need? It might just help children like these stand on their own 2 feet.
Absolutely. Now, the expression sweaters for goalposts, where kids put their pullovers down to mark the goal, invokes a lost age of sport. Well, in one town, they're still at it. The athletics track in Gloucester has no floodlights, and youngsters there train by the light of car headlamps. Matthew Pick reports.
Can you see okay? Don't stare right at the lights, all right?
It's hard for Dave Farrow to coach when he can't even see where people are. When the nights draw in, they have to improvise here. A couple of small lights and car headlights as well.
It's very hard. It's hard anyway, but obviously the not having the light makes it harder. But I'm used to it. I haven't had any different. I've been training for 4 years and it's always been like this. And we've always had the car headlights.
They've had a torrid time here. Their clubhouse and equipment has been vandalised, even set on fire.
The fire actually started just about here. Funny enough, they got in through a roof light, set the place alight and got out through the same roof light, which is a pretty dumb thing to do, set fire to a building while you're in it.
Shaw led for 2 rounds.
Commonwealth hammer throwing champion Lorraine Shaw also trains here. She's currently in South Africa. Now, this is what hammer throwing should look like. This is it, Gloucester style. Now, the car lights are far from perfect, so they tie carrier bags to the hammer so they can see where it goes. But there are plans afoot for a new facility in the city which will have floodlights. In the meantime, twice a week, they carry on regardless. It's an amazing situation. At the end of the night, all they have to do is find their way out. In the dark, of course.
Incredible stuff. Now it's weather time. Here's Shafali. Suzanne. Well, all in all, it's an above-average day today. We have got a fair amount of cloud around, the odd spot of rain, but if you can tolerate that this afternoon, then actually it's not looking too bad. We've got the odd glint of sunshine in the south, where the cloud is more likely to break up, and temperatures are doing very nicely indeed, up to about 15 Celsius, above average. The winds are in at about 10 to 15 miles per hour from a southwesterly direction, but that's a mild airflow. For tonight, however, we have got more rain on the way. It's a cold front that's coming in from the north, and that's going to be moving southwards. It's bringing in largely light and patchy rain, but there will be the odd heavier burst, and with all of that cloud, temperatures are only down to about 10 Celsius, so it's another mild night. So we start off with that cloud and that rain tomorrow morning, but otherwise for the afternoon it will be brightening up from the north, spreading to all parts by the afternoon, highs of 11. Thanks very much, Shafali. Well, that's it for now. At 6:30 in Midlands today, we'll be live at the birthplace of rugby union and explaining just how the sport came about ahead of the weekend's big rugby match. That's it for now, though. Have a lovely afternoon. Bye-bye.
Now, what's on tonight?
Clock with a birdie in it. It could wake me up in the morning. Take something to wake me up in the morning.
Bellamy! Take Bellamy! Take Bellamy! It's 2-1!
Hey, Alice, look. Look.
Right, a vicar who's a fairy. Mac wins an award and the whole surgery celebrates the 500th episode of Doctors here on BBC One after Neighbours.
Where is he to pick up the coffee machine?
Did Franco send you?
Franco? No. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. You were great. Heya! Come backstage with me on the Neighbours website and I'll show you just how we researched Steph's breast cancer storyline. Or you can log on to www.bbc.co.uk/neighbours. Bye.
What's up, big fella? She's seen that orangutan again. The one with the flash tree house and its panoramic jungle views.
You should get the 6 new BBC channels if you want her back then. They've got film nights with your De Niros and your Pacinos. They've got new drama. They've even got late night EastEnders.
Yeah, they'll show him. Flash tree house, my banana.
To find out how to get the 6 new BBC channels on cable, satellite and Freeview, call 08700 10 10 10 for your free guide.
A potentially deadly gas could have lethal consequences for Bergerac in half an hour here on BBC One after something to celebrate. It's Doctors.
Dr. Maguire.
Mac, please.
Lou Matthews. Good to put a face to the name.
Likewise.
Two David Dickinsons for the price of one. See if you can spot the difference with Celebrity Bargain Hunt live for Children in Need tonight on BBC One at 5 to 7. To Jersey next this afternoon with Bergerac.
Join us here for the Auction Derby, where it's a 3-horse race. The winner will pick up the keys to their future investment. And they're off! Mobile Lady starts the bidding, and the tension's rising already. A battle started between the Happily Marrieds and Green Fleece. Who's going to edge ahead? Oh, there's been a refusal! On the line, is it going to be Green Fleece or the Happily Marrieds? And they've done it by a whisker! Find out if the bidders had studied the form and what they've really purchased in Homes Under the Hammer, all this week on BBC One.
Bergerac now on BBC One, and watch out for an appearance by a young Jerome Flynn.